17, and I play drums for the Barstow Prophets.
Hey Dennis, nice to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you, Tony.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Doing great.
All right. So Dennis, tell me a little bit about your story before you met the band and where you grew up.
I grew up in Anaheim, California, and played drums in high school. We had a pretty good band. It's called Teller Hill. We used to play the Harmony Park Ballroom and did a lot of big concerts back then. And then used to play with famous Danny McBride, who's around town here. He had a piece in the band, the Religious Sweets. And he was the Anthony Collins of the drums. He was like 10, and he was playing in these big halls. And so we just, at a memorial, we just hung out again 50 years later, just last Sunday.
That's great. That's great. So Dennis, how long have you been playing music?
At least since I was 13.
Yeah, 13. Okay. So who are some of your musical influences when you were growing up?
Well, we used to play Led Zeppelin, Humble Pie, other hard rock, Joe Walsh, played a lot of that stuff. Black Sabbath. Yeah, all that. Grand Funk was good. I like that.
All right.
And so I kept playing with that band called Teller Hill, and we played, like I said, the big halls and stuff. And then I quit, had my little girl, and then I started playing back when I was 45. I went to the corner pocket there in Marietta, the bar, and they would have an open mic with a drum machine.
How long have you been a member of the Prophets?
2 or 3 years, I think.
2 or 3 years. So tell me a little bit about how you met Mike and Chris.
Mike Emery was a bass player around town still, and he asked me to play drums for him. I went down to the $6 Cafe and played with him, and then went to the Fireman's Barbecue, I think. And I played there. It was fun.
All right, so tell me a little bit how you would say you would describe the Prophet sound and style.
It's kind of like a southern rock band, and it's got its hard edges, hard rock.
So Dennis, can you tell me, I've been out on a number of occasions, how the two drum thing works? You guys have two drummers in the band. How does that work?
Well, it's kind of interesting. I just bang away, and I kind of hit the 2 and the 4 with Miles, and Miles does all his improvisations and does all the cowbell, and he fills the thing up, and I just keep the drive. And it works out well.
All right, so what is the hardest part of having so many players on stage?
Well, basically, I just listen to the bass player, so there's no difficulty in it. I mean, and my left hand plays with the bass player, and my right hand plays with the guitar player. That's all I do.
All right, so Dennis, you and Lenny seem to be the senior members of the group. What is it like playing with the kids?
I always play with the kids. I had a kid band called Pop Tart Circus with my children. We played some festivals and stuff, and I actually managed a kid for many years named Ben Robinson. He's a superstar on the East Coast. We went to the Apollo Theater. We did a lot of work for Harley Davidson, did a lot of festivals. And
so you played at the Apollo and you played at Harley Davidson. How was that?
It's exciting. Harley Davidson, we had, believe it or not, we had the guy, the ventriloquist for the soap show, and he opened up for us. And we had jumbotrons, and they paid us handsomely, and we had video of it. And they hired us a few times to play at the Bad Ride, Bikers for Diabetes, big festivals. And but Ben just kept poking along, and now he's a little superstar.
That's great to hear. So tell me a little bit about Chris.
Chris is he's a hard driving guy. He's got his eye on the ball, and he does everything. Yeah, he doesn't come up short anywhere.
What about Baccarella?
I know Baccarella just to play the guitar with him. I didn't really talk to him too much, but he's one of the great guitar players that I got to play with. He's one.
All right. So what about Miles? How is he?
He's a great guy. Miles actually, I don't think anybody knows it. He's a great pianist and jazz singer. And I'm going to go hear him tonight. He's got what it takes, aside from playing the drums. He is
so he plays the piano too?
And he plays that Sinatra stuff. And man, it makes me really appreciate that kind of music.
All right.
He does a great job.
So tell me a little bit about Riz, how it has been with him.
I love Riz. He's a young guy, and I think he went to MI, and he's a great bass player. He's a great guitarist. Never says much, and always has a smile on his face. And he's actually a really, really good guitarist.
He's the young guy in the group?
He's young, yeah.
All right, so how about Ryan?
Ryan's a bulldog, man. I mean, he's a lacrosse coach, and plays out hard, but he plays it well.
So what's the best thing about being in this band, the Barstow Prophets?
Well, the gigs are fun. We got to play the fire benefit. That was good.
Right.
For
That's
me,
one of our local benefits here in
yeah,
Marietta.
I think that, no. It was the Cranston fire.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right.
You know.
So Dennis, let's talk a little bit about a story when you guys are on stage, something you want to tell us about.
Well, I really like the wineries. Lorimar Wineries is good. We've got a lot of good reception. Play a little high over the folks, and nice views. Mind the Oral, the views from that winery.
I like that.
And the Oak Mountain, that's a beautiful place. I like the wineries. That's probably the best gigs.
Yeah, any funny stories that you can remember? Anything that's happened on stage, one of the guys fall off, you know?
Well, I think in Lorimar, the drums were always wobbly, and you always would feel like you're going to fall off the stage. Yeah, I think that, because you have to cram it all on there, and you're up in the air, so it's pretty scary. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been really nice talking to you this afternoon.
Yes, I love your barbecue. Keep up the good work.
Oh, man, thank you.
All right, thank you.
The truth is